Franklin Field, Philadelphia is the scene as Buck Shaw's Philadelphia Eagles clash with the Detroit Lions of George Wilson. 38,000 fans are on hand to see if the Eagles can stay in contention with the Browns and Giants at the expense of the victory-starved Lions. It's the Eagles striking first in the opening period as Norm Van Brocklin hits Pete Retzlaff with a quick pass. Norm's precise pitch is an early indication of what's to follow. Behind good protection, Van Brocklin fakes to his left, but sets his sights on Tommy McDonald, who arrives just in the nick of time to pull in the pass and make it all the way to the one. Powerful Clarence Peaks heads for the top of the pile and gets over for the Eagles' first score. The Philadelphia team has a 7-0 lead going into the second quarter. Van Brocklin picks out his receivers quickly and rifles a shot to Ted Dean. The rookie back takes the bullet pass and blasts into the Lions' den for the second Eagle touchdown. The Big Birds are off and winging 14-0 with 7 minutes left in the first half. The Eagles try to get airborne on the arm of Norm Van Brocklin in the third quarter, but Joe Schmidt intercepts the deflected pass for the Lions. The big linebacker races 17 yards to the end zone for his first pro touchdown in 8 seasons of play. Lions are right back in the game at 14-10. Earl Morrall tries to get the Lions going as he passes in the fourth quarter, but Don Burrows turns the tables with an interception for the Eagles. Burrows returns the ball to the Lion 38. Van Brocklin, well protected in the Eagles' nest of blockers, has time to measure his throw on a 6-point pitch to Bobby Walston. The Birds bolt back to take a commanding 21-10 lead early in the final period. With the Lions unable to threaten, the Eagles strike again. A good block opens a hole for Clarence Peaks, and he takes the ball for a 49-yard ride to pay dirt. The Birds punch up 7 more points to breathe easier with a 28-10 lead. Lions go for quick yardage as they try to retaliate. Jim Nanowski misses his receiver, but Chuck Bednarik is delighted to take charge of the ball. The veteran Eagle linebacker stamps out the Lion threat. The Eagles' big 28-10 win over the Lions keeps them close to the Browns and the Giants as all three drive for top honors in the East. Almost 65,000 Cleveland Brown fans are massed in windswept Municipal Stadium to watch their undefeated heroes tangle with the Philadelphia Eagles, whose only loss was a 41-24 shellacking at the hands of these same Browns. The Big Birds are out to prove that today will be different. Norm Van Brocklin emphasizes just how different as he passes on the Eagles' first play from scrimmage. Bobby Walston makes the catch in full stride, keeps his balance, and scores on a 49-yard play. Eagles 7, Cleveland nothing. In the second period, it's 3rd and 7 as Milt Plum fades and fires for 6. Gern Negler is all alone, but he drops the ball. It's a bad break for the Browns. Sam Baker salvages 3 points with a 23-yard field goal, and Cleveland trails by just 1 point, 7-6. It looks as if this might be a drum-tight defensive struggle until the Browns break things wide open. Plum retreats to his 3 and hoists the ball to Leon Clark. Clark has Jim Carr beaten and keeps him that way as he leads the parade to the goal line. The 86-yard play boosts the Browns into a 12-7 lead. After holding the Eagles twice, Cleveland is driving late in the half. Milt Plum is under tremendous pressure from the Eagle blitz, but he manages to find Bobby Mitchell for an 18-yard gain. Tom Brookshire dumps Bobby out of bounds. With 5 seconds remaining in the first half, Sam Baker boots a 44-yard placement over the bar, and Cleveland fans smell victory as the Browns lead 15-7 after 30 minutes of play. First time they get the ball in the third quarter, the Browns rock the Eagles by giving it to Jim Brown. A little room is all the great fullback needs as he shakes off every attempt to stop him on a 71-yard touchdown run that widens the Cleveland lead to 22-7. But nothing discourages the Big Birds today. They work the draw play to near perfection as Clarence Peaks bursts into the open and weaves his way downfield behind a nice block by Tommy McDonald on a 57-yard run that makes it goal to go. Billy Barnes burrows into the pile to pick up the final yard. The Eagles are on the way back as they narrow the gap to 22-14. After stopping the Browns on 4 downs, the Eagles engineer another lightning strike. Van Brocklin's pass travels 59 yards in the air, and Tommy McDonald is under it to land in the end zone for the TD. The score is a tense 22-21. On the final play of the third period, the Eagles go for the lead. Pete Retzlaff fields Van Brocklin's pass and gets to the Cleveland 8. Van Brocklin executes a nice fake, then flips to Billy Barnes, and the big halfback has it for the score. The Birds complete their comeback by taking a 28-22 lead. Now the Browns hit the comeback trail. Milt Plum rolls out and throws to Bobby Mitchell. Bobby dodges down the sideline for a 33-yard gain. The Eagles have contained him on outside runs, but he's been murder on short passes. With the Eagles stacked up to stop Brown at the middle, Plum steps back and passes to Mitchell, and Cleveland regains the lead in this thrilling struggle. It's 29-28. The Eagles are fighting both the Browns and the clock now. Van Brocklin gets them off and flying from their 10 with a pass to Pete Retzlaff, good for 27 yards. With just seconds left, Van Brocklin hurries back and hurls over the middle. It's intercepted by Bobby Franklin, but the officials have detected interference with the Eagle receiver, and the Birds are still alive. In a heart-stopping finish, Bobby Walston boots a 38-yard field goal that barely clears the bar with 16 seconds left in the game, and the Eagles win. It's a big victory for the Birds in one of the greatest battles in the National Football League since the 1958 championship game. The Eagles triumph 31-29 to stay in the thick of the Eastern Conference championship race.